Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. In the last video, we saw how Black Myth Wukong handles on an HDD drive. Today, we are playing it on an NVMe drive and we are going to push the RX 9060 XT and Ryzen 5 5600 SATA to its absolute limits. No ray tracing, no frame generation, and absolutely zero internal upscaling downsamples. We are locking TSR to native 100% scaling to see pure GPU horsepower. We are running through Chapter 2's heavy dust storms, starting at 1080p and going all the way up to a brutal 2K cinematic test. Let's get straight into it. Alright, hitting the ground running at 1080p high settings. Since this is our second playthrough, we aren't holding back on the combat. As you can see from the counter, the game is giving us a rock solid average of 80 FPS. The gameplay here feels incredibly smooth, frame pacing is flat, and at native 1080p the image clarity on the sands and armor detail is absolutely pristine. If you want high refresh competitive smoothness without losing visual fidelity, this is the sweet spot. Then crank the graphics up to very high preset. Instantly you will notice a heavier load on the GPU. Global illumination scales up, giving us much deeper shadows in the rocky clicks. Our frame rate drops down to an average of 68 FPS. It's noticeable 12 frame dip from the high preset, but the game still feels great to play. It's highly responsive, looks gorgeous, and keeps us comfortably above that 60 FPS mark. Alright, it's time we max out 1080p completely with the cinematic preset. This pushes hair rendering, volumetric fog, and dust clouds to film grade level. Honestly, the RX 9060 XC shows strong performance here despite the brutal preset. We are holding a very respectable 57 FPS average. It dips just under 60 in heavy combat sequences. For a native non-upscale cinematic experience in a modern Unreal Engine 5 title, this card is punching well above its weight. We are about to step foot into 1440p territory. This is 2K resolution on the high preset, still keeping TSR at native 100%. The pixel count here just multiplied significantly. But look at the numbers, we are pulling an average of 59 FPS. The sheer crispness of 2K resolution combined with near 60 FPS average makes this arguably one of the best ways to experience this game. And this settings things start getting really heavy. We are keeping it at 2K but moving up to a very high preset. The combined weight of the higher resolution and advanced lighting pushes our average frame rate down to 47 FPS. While it's no longer logged at 60, the NVMe keeps assets streaming fast, preventing heavy stuttering we felt on an HDD drive. It's still highly playable for a slower cinematic pace, but you will feel the extra input latency in fast bosses. Finally, we put our setup to the ultimate stress test. 2K resolution on full cinematic settings at native TSR 100%. This is complete CPU killer here. The game looks absolutely breathtaking, but performance dropped to an average of 38 FPS, with frequent dips right down into the low 30s during chaotic combat. The RX 9060 XT fights hard, but at this level you had definitely want to turn on frame generation or drop the TSR scaling down to get that smoothness back. Alright, that's wrap up our native performance breakdown for Black Myth Wukong. I would like to ask which preset you choose to play on. Let me know in the comments below. Hit the like button if this video helped you out and subscribe for more optimized benchmarks. See you in the next one.